Now, with Winters here, she's a fast food lover. So she's a surgeon, right? Surgeon who loves fast food. I'd imagine she'd probably be preaching a healthier lifestyle than fast food considering she's a doctor. But you know, hey, who am I to judge? Hey everybody, welcome back, Falcon, Dead in Bermuda, episode number 3. We're in day number 3 as well, and we're in the night portion right now. We have some moves to make. I know for a fact that John Locke over here and Alejandro, they're done. You guys already had your rest, you had your little powwow, guys, day out, whatever you want to call it. Depression is low, fatigue is relatively low on Jacob, but enough to go back to work. So I'm thinking Alejandro is going to be doing some scavenging for us today, because we could definitely use some food for tonight. You guys are a bit tired, yeah, but you know what? I need you to finish that resource gathering workstation, so I need you to work through today. Ileana's at 40 fatigue, so she definitely probably has to take a rest now, so you'll come over here. Winters, I do believe you are at 31 fatigue as well. I'm gonna probably get you over here running as well. Well, not literally running, because you have to actually rest, so you have to do everything but run. Jacob over here, don't talk alone. What do you mean don't talk alone? The whole premise of these videos is that I talk alone, Jacob. It's fine, it's normal, everybody talks to themselves all the time, right? I'm not the only one. I hope so. Let's have you come over here, and you're gonna be researching on your own. At least your efficiency is 1.23, so that's not too bad. Now, over on this side, I think Julia is ready for some rest. She's at 35, fatigue 28. I think Alice might be able to find any location for us on her own, just because she has some pretty good exploration skills on her own. And at the same time, her efficiency is 1.14, so I think you'll be fine. For now, Alice, next day over, I'll have you rest. But for now, I'm having all the ladies over here take a little bit of time off. Your depression is relatively low, so I don't really have to have you have... Well, Ileana's is a bit high. That... You know what? I might have to swap this out here a little bit. I'm thinking Julia just rest because her depression is low anyway, and we'll have Winters and Ileana just have a little bit of a powwow here. This is only for Ileana's sake, but she's at 23 depression, so any higher, and she's going to start taking some hits to her stats overall. So this will get her down to fatigued a little bit. I'm not entirely sure if she'll get back into green fatigue, so that could be a problem. But as long as the depression doesn't go up anymore, we should be fine. I could actually use an item on her, but is that something I really want to do? Because this will actually cure depression and fatigue. You know what? If I do the coffee on her, the powwow and the rest here might actually get her into green fatigue level again. You know what? Let's do that. I'll give her the coffee, and this will drop her down to 13 and 30, so her depression is relatively lower now. Her fatigue is at 30. I'm pretty sure that actually having a night with talking with Winters should get fatigue down to the green marker for us. Yeah, this is good. We'll go with this one. You rest, and everything else is fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and skip forward then. Alrighty. Gotta do my little pre-game. By pre-game, I'm not over here talking about drinking before you go into the club, because the club's really expensive, so you're trying to, you know, get your cheap drinks in before you go in there and waste a lot. I'm talking about pre-game settlement in terms of what I'm going to move all these people around with over here. Gathering tools, great. We were actually looking forward to that. That should pop up over here now. There it is. So this will be useful so we can find some wood, some rope, tinder, and medicinal herbs if I'm correct here. So it'll be really useful. You guys have to probably take some time off after today as well. At least their discussion skills, at least their affinity to each other is actually going up, so that's pretty good. Here we go. Depression down to 0, great. Both of them down to 0. Nice. Nice, alrighty. Just barely under the green marker for fatigue, but that's okay. It's enough, and then her depression is down to 0, which is actually pretty good too. Now, with Winters here, she's a fast food lover. So she's a surgeon, right? Surgeon who loves fast food. I'd imagine she'd probably be preaching a healthier lifestyle than fast food considering she's a doctor. But you know, hey, who am I to judge? Cooking skill progress is slower. That's okay. I probably won't be having you cook. At least I don't think so. I think our cook's gonna be Alice because she happens to be a home wife before she crash landed over here. Your fatigue went down to 17. That's okay. And exploration is gonna be 100% Alice. I love you. I love Alice. Alice and Julia are kind of like my go-to people for the most part, and Jury as well. Jury is pretty good. Pretty good dude. Bob, who was this crazy dude with the antennas? Finding another human being on this island so soon, talk about luck. Was he even alive, though? I didn't dare touch him to take his pulse. There was this strange aura around him. It didn't feel very safe. He seemed to be in some sort of meditation, no? Dead or alive, he didn't help much. I'd say completely useless. If you let me do my way, I'll have him talk for sure. It's not your cozy, sheltered reality anymore. You must realize that now. Oh, good God. John, you Don't strong-arm people, okay? He talked to us already. We had Alice go into some sort of zen state with the guy, and we had a conversation. He told us about some words. Yeah, Ileana knows. What was it he was mumbling about? We clearly all understood the words find love and prophecy. It may be a clue to something. It's not your dumb fantasy books. It's reality here. The only thing that we know is that we know nothing, and that is the highest flight of human wisdom. Alright, Yuri, you need to relax with that fucking sayings right there. Look at this guy. I got regular Aristotle going on over here. That could be our only hope. Still, let's keep on searching the area and check on anything that could tie us to these words. Alrighty. So depression went down from 16 to 6. Oh, we all dropped depression. I just wasted people having a chat over here. The girls over here talking over the campfire. That was a waste because we all lost depression anyway after doing that. Damn it. Oh well, you know, hindsight, right? And then 20% negative to, or negative 20 to Ileana's opinion about Jacob, and negative 20 to Jacob's opinion about Ileana. Alrighty, well, they didn't really have too much of a good conversation there. I don't blame him. Jacob wanted to kill that man apparently, and Ileana was like, hey, don't do that. Alright, so let's see, we have night 3. We have to give these people some food. We have 3 of the terrible ones, 4 of the medium ones, 5 of the good ones. Let's see, who's really hungry right now? We have all 4 individuals over here in the yellow status, which is no good. No good at all. If they're actually hungry and you don't feed them, they have a higher chance of not only losing some stats, not permanently, right, but momentarily, but at the same time they also get more depressed, they get more tired, etc., etc. So you have to definitely. That's the reason why I try to keep everyone in the green bars for the most part. I'm thinking what we do here. Let's actually get rid of the shitty ones. This should put you under the yellow marker. I'll do the same with you. Yeah. Now, hopefully this will be enough. Hopefully, no, not enough. All right, so we're definitely gonna have to dip into the medium ones, which is okay. It's not a big problem. I'm gonna toss this one over to Bob, Julia, and we have to go to Alice. And after Alice, we're looking at either Alejandro or Jacob. 22 each, huh? I could just hold on to it, but again, if this actually degrades overnight, it's gonna go into barely edible, so we might as well just use it now. I don't mind if this one drops over to medium, but this dropping over to edible is a big loss, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this over to, I'm gonna say Alejandro, just because he's the one doing a lot of scavenging right now, so the better condition he is, probably the better for us. And Jacob, you're gonna have to just pull through here for a while, dog. Alrighty, we're fine. Let's go over to the next one. Our intensity is actually pretty low, though. It's down to 41, so again, if this actually drops to 0, I do believe it attracts monsters, and not sure if it's a game over, but we're going to try to avoid having to drop to 0 so we don't have to find out. We're down to 36 water, which is actually pretty low, as a matter of fact. We could use some fruit here pretty soon, and 2 of my tasty meals went down to regular meals. Okay, that's okay. Let's go forward. So we got day 4 going on over here. Excellent. Alrighty. So, ladies, girlies, you are done over here. 22 fatigue, yeah, it doesn't matter, you guys have to work. So you come over here, go back to your research station. How are you doing over here, Jacob? 29. That's good enough still. Winters, you are going to probably go on exploration with Julia because it's about time that Alice got some rest. She's at 37 fatigue, so you come over here, Julia, you and Winters do your thing over here. We have an area to explore as well. Oh, we have the gathering tools thing too. We're going to probably have to start using that pretty soon. Alejandro, you definitely have to scavenge for food today, so we'll keep you there. You're at 32, and you are at 41. You guys need to get some rest too, huh? Well, let's see here. What's the next one that we have available to us? The fruit basket, which we still need wood and rope for. The fruit basket's going to be really useful because we'll be able to get some fruit that way to actually get more water, and at the same time use it as emergency rations as well. Boy. Let's see, we still need 12 more wood and 4 more rope. That could prove to be a problem here, because Alejandro definitely has to look for some food. I'm thinking more than likely we're going to have Yuri tough it out, and I'm going to send him over here to start gathering some. We have to go with wood first, right? So focus on wood over here, and let's see, he's going to give me a chance to bring in 3 to 6 wood, which is alright. I mean, it could be better. The efficiency for the girls is going to be 133 over here. That's great. So 3 to 6 wood, huh? Hopefully it's 6, Yuri. We could definitely use a good haul right now. Alice definitely has to rest, and then you guys are over here. Jacob, I don't think you're a good scavenger, but let me try this out here. 30. This would bring us up to 4 to 8. No, it's not really that great of a increase, really. Alright, you, I think. Well, either way, we can't build anything right now because we don't have the resources, so we'll have Bob take advantage of this and just rest with your wife over here. And let's see. I think this is what we're gonna go with here. I almost want to get Jacob. You know what? Let's just bite the bullet and do it. You guys will go together, 4 to 8. Hopefully you get 8. That could be really useful. You guys are scavenging, you guys are resting. Alejandro's doing his thing, and then you'll do some research stuff over here, Liana. I think this works out pretty well. Let me see if we have any tools over here that we could actually use to increase people's stats and anything immediately. We have discussion, we have fishing, depression. This will be for pain. This will be for cooking, sickness. No, we have nothing to actually increase anybody immediately. So that's fine. We have the area though, right. So here is where a homeboy with the blue antenna, or the blue guy with the antennas is at. We already gone there. I don't think if you go back, anything else happens other than, like, you know, what he told us to. Well, he didn't tell us, but apparently we're supposed to find out about those words. So nothing really happens beyond this point. I'm gonna come over here to this new one. Ooh, an abandoned camp. Looks kind of eerie. Spider webs. Don't like spiders, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and search what's suspected first. Judging from the remnants of the fire camp, someone was here not too long ago. Okay. Good to know. And search. Alrighty, so we want, obviously, our scavenger and a stealth person as well. Injuries at 0 for Yuri, so he'll give us the best chance of scavenging over here. But his stealth is actually pretty low. We might have Alejandro do this, because since Alejandro's kind of like my main scavenger at the moment, this could possibly get him another +1 happening. And he has the higher stealth too. You know what? I'm gonna go with Alejandro. Alright, Alejandro, I'm trusting you on this one. You're gonna... Oh, hey, we got the success on the skill check. Perfect. You search the camp for something useful, hoping that the firmer dwellers are really dead. You find some water bottles in a corner behind dirty cheats. It may be theft, but you desperately need this water. Great. Got 22 water supplies, 2 coffee, 1 tool, 1 skull. Huh, I'm not sure what the skull is for, but the tools are actually for crafting, so that's gonna be good for either Yuri or Bob. I'm gonna go with Bob on this one, though. Just because I'm gonna have Yuri start straying away a little bit and start doing some resource gathering for us, while Bob is gonna be mainly focusing on crafting, and then once we open up fishing, we'll have him start fishing as well. But for now, I'm gonna have you pump up to 41 in crafting. Great. Well, actually 46, but his fatigue is actually lowering this down quite a bit right now. Alright, so that's great, and we have also 22 more water supplies. That is amazing. Alrighty. Oh yeah, and the skull. What is the skull for? Let's find out. We have 6 wood, we have more coffee. The coffee is actually really good to see. Let's see here, the skull. Why are you stocking up on human skulls? I don't know, game, you tell me. You're the one who gave it to me. It's like gonorrhea. You're the one who gave it to me. Anyway, let's go forward. I think we are ready. Alright, see, what do we got here, Alejandro? 4 wood, 2 rope. We need 4 ropes, so that's close to it. 1 tasty meal, 3 regular meals, 4 edible stuff. Painkiller. Keep going, dog. Chocolate box. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul at all. What do you have for me over here, Ileana? I guess we could just click to fast forward. And fatigue? Nice! Good rest, guys. Good rest. I like how I'm actually congratulating for that. 5 wood. You know what? Not too bad. I'll take it. Fatigue goes up. Fatigue goes up. They're up back to 40 as well. They might have to rest after this one. Girlies, +1 exploration, both of you, and you got the beach completely secured. Great. Fatigue 30. Oh, good. You guys had a little bit of a throwdown as well, huh? Alrighty, but you guys are actually quite tired as well. A lot of people are a little bit tired. That's gonna actually set me back a little bit here in terms of getting some stuff done. But well, you know what? I don't think Bob could still build this. We still are lacking tools. Yeah, we still need 3 more wood and 2 more rope. I know for a fact you are done over here. You got enough food for tonight, so no more scavenging over there. I'm gonna place you here for a while. Let's see. John, you are going to scavenge 29, right? You need to come back over here with Ileana and do your research. I might have you rest, actually. Yuri is actually pretty tired as well. What I could do is, coffee would be -10 fatigue. There's nothing higher at the moment we have available to us, right? No. Anybody sick, by the way? I haven't really paid too much attention to this recently. Everybody's 0 in injury. Well, actually, Julia's at 3, but that's okay. Sickness. Relatively low for everybody. Okay, so that's not a big problem. It's mostly fatigue that we have to worry about. Yeah, so check this out. For instance, right now, because of the fatigue, he's taking a -8% to all skills, and it increases depression 1 to 4 overnight. Alrighty. Well then. Yuri, as much as I would love you to have you scavenge with Alejandro, I'm gonna have you take a rest. Bob, You're not good at this, but I'm gonna have you give me a small hand at it with Alejandro. And you guys gonna go out and get some wood? 3 to 7? Alrighty, that's good. We need at least 3, we said, right? Or 2? I think it was 2, so we should be able to meet the requirement that we... Oh yeah, we need 3. So the least amount they could actually gather is what we actually need for the next workstation, which is the harvesting one. So that's good. 30 and 36, we said. Alice is back, though, so she could go out there and explore on her own and find something because she's amazing that way. Julia, let's have you take your rest now. Winters, let's have you do much of the same here. I need them to level up so I could actually increase their constitution so they don't get tired as fast scavenging. Or exploring, anyway. So, Jacob, I'm sorry for the 41 dog. You're gonna have to pull through. Same with you, Ileana. I think this is good. What I could do, actually, is, even though it won't be Depression 1, even though it won't be a lot, Depression 7. Even though it won't be a lot, it's going to help you maybe a little bit. Yeah, no. I was going to say, let's have them just have a chat. They'll rest up a little bit, but it's not going to be enough, and I'm going to have to give them rest afterwards anyway. So, might as well just research tonight, and then soon enough, I'll try to get you some time to actually get some rest. Now, in terms of our map here, we did unlock this area. What is... Oh my goodness God. Dead on a couch. That is creepy. It's got the number 8 on it as well. Why? I have no idea. Inspect. You see a dead body relaxing on a couch, enjoying the view from the beach. Upon closer inspection, you notice that the Roman number 8 has been carved into the couch. Hey, I noticed that too! Haha, Falcon being observant for once. Strange. Another thing that tickles you is that the guy must have died in this exact position. Did he die of old age, on his couch, or out of boredom? A suicide? Nobody knows. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and we could sit down and relax next to the corpse. That could be pretty creepy. I guess we'll search him for 1, and we'll probably have... Interesting. I'm not getting a scavenging option. It's only fighting and stealth, huh? So that's the case, we'll send Julia. Even though, you know, she is a bit tired right now, it's okay. We'll send her out there. Let's see what she comes up for us. Stealth? Stealth success. Great. No damage for you. You search the couch to find some magazines. Killing time has never been so appropriate. We got some Sudoku. We got some painkiller. Empty bottle. Oh yeah, that man committed suicide, alright. I understand what happened there. He probably drank booze, had some painkillers, and then he apparently just played some Sudoku till he passed away. That's a kind of way to go, I guess. Let's go back to the camp. Let's find out exactly what the Sudoku does. I've never had that item before, so this is going to be +5 with intelligence. That makes sense. And we have a random bottle, which we can't do much with right now, and then we got some more painkillers as well. Alrighty, relatively decent haul. Nothing that we actually needed, but I'll take it. Everybody's ready to go? Let's go ahead and get into the night portion here. Research, almost at 100. Oh, that's some pretty bad fatigue going on there, Jacob. That's the reason why I didn't have him rest or have a chat, because I'm still going to have to give him a rest anyway. Nice. Good. Get down. Oh, come on, Winters. Come on, Julia. I need you guys under the 10% marker. I feel more comfortable that way. Scavenging +1. 7 wood on these guys. Great. 7 wood on these guys, he says, with a smirk on his face. Anyway, Alice, what do you got for me? Another area? Of course, Alice. You're amazing. Perfect. Not even that much fatigued as well. I love the fact she was a home wife and a big explorer or a big hiker before the crash over here. Alrighty, so tell me, my dear. Tell me about your past. I lived in London, but my parents are from Barbados. My father was an ambassador. He came to England when I was only 3 years old. What a nice mix. The passion from the islands mixed with the style of a British lady. If you say so. Alrighty, yeah, Winters, why? Some of these people are just straight up dicks, alrighty? Alice is a kind woman. Everybody treat Alice fine, okay? I love Alice. And a successful surgeon on top of it. You are a role model for young girls, my dear. Aha, I don't think so. My father didn't agree with you for 1. Oh. Daddy issues, I get you. Why that? He never supported my choice of career. He thought I'd be better married to a surgeon than become one myself. Really? Oh, I guess I can't really speak for other cultures and whatnot, but I think it's a lot better if your offspring turns out to be a surgeon than just being married to the surgeon, you know? Because then it's your offspring that actually went off by their own and, you know, became something of themselves, you know? Something that Falcon obviously didn't do. That's why my parents are really disappointed in me. But hey, that's another time and talk for some other place. No, I'm kidding, of course. I'm pretty sure they love me, even though they're rather disappointed. Anyway, Alice, it's not a bad idea either. You can't manage kids in a career. Many have tried and look now at these little thugs and drug addicts running in our streets. Oh, good God, Alice, why are we going there? Have you ever thought about having kids? How old are you, by the way? Did you have someone in your life? You aren't one of those girls who think they like girls, do you? Oh, we're going to that area. Wow, okay, Alice, I think that's enough chatting for tonight. Good night. I guess never mind. Alice happens to be one of those very narrow-minded individuals after a while. And here I thought I liked her a lot. Anyway, plus 10 to Alice's opinion about Winters, but, so Alice feels good about Winters, but Winters is now kind of like a bit eerie about, Alice, which isn't too bad, which is actually pretty bad. Well, I guess it evens out a little bit, but remember that they're my explorers, so they're kind of together most of the time. Winter's depression went up to 11 as well. That's not too good. Alrighty, so hunger, everybody is basically in yellow, for the exception of Alice here. We do have enough meals to kind of pass around today, so I'm not too worried about it, but Alahado's going to probably have to go back to scavenging the plane pretty soon after today's meal. So we'll toss, let's see. Let me see if I can get you down in green with only one of these. I did. Do me good, Ileana. Ah, so close. Do me good, Ileana. There you go. Alright, so 10 to 20. We'll toss one of these over to Jacob. We'll toss one over to Julia. We'll toss one over to Bob. Yuri. And we have one left over. I guess we'll use this one on... You know what? I'm going to use this one on Jacob again and give the good one over to Winters, because she's at 29 anyway. Perfect. Down to 0. You three over here are still really... Actually, a lot of them are really close to going back to yellow after tonight. Yeah, well... Oh, we have one more of these, though. So we might as well toss this one over to... I guess we'll toss it over to you. There you go. Alright, so... Not exactly a feast of the kings over here, but decent enough. Let's go forward. Oh, our fire intensity. I've been forgetting to do that. Oh, I might want to do that right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, look at that fire. That's about to go out. Let's actually stoke that really quickly. Let's see, convert. Now, we need 18 for the next station, so make sure we don't go under 18. We'll do 19. 67. You know what? I guess we'll have to go up again. 85 is actually pretty ideal. We still have 18 for the station, and that's going to be it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a like to support. It does mean a lot. I will catch you next time.